Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Yessie and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for everyone who is supporting me at the moment, and if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe, comment, do all the things that you already know that lots of YouTubers tell you to do. It helps, bring the algorithm to videos such as mine. I apologize if the quality isn't that great. Honestly, I decided to record this video on my phone because I just wanted to go ahead and record it and not fall on, this is a pattern, but fall off consistency, because a lot of exciting things are happening and I just need to learn how to time manage during this new season of my life. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I have really good news, guys. Again, God is so great, and it's so crazy how sometimes it's like we can question him, we can doubt him, or we just say we trust him, right? We say, oh yeah, Lord, I trust you, but then we think about the thing over and over and over and over again. It's just, and in that regard, it's like, are you really trusting God, or you're just saying that to make yourself feel better and you're just stressing about things, And obviously it's easier said than done, coming from somebody like me who tends to overthink like crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little testimony. So when I left off with my last video, I was just explaining to you guys how I decided to take a leap of faith and quit my full-time job without a backup job. And honestly, that was really scary, but I did feel like such peace during that time, a peace that surpassed all understanding, and I just continued to do my life, like the regular stuff. I did try to keep myself busy by doing like home projects. I changed the door casing for the door frame because my dog likes to rip at stuff or gnaw at stuff. So I replaced that, and then I did a few other home projects just to keep myself busy and productive. And it was much needed, and there were a lot of things that I would push aside, and I was just like, okay, let me go ahead and do it. And I applied, but I didn't get overly consumed in it because I didn't want to get overly consumed in anything. Like, I'm really trying to just live life slower this year. So I did apply to a few jobs, but not to just like any of them, like just ones that I took the time to really picture myself. Okay, can I see myself here? Does it seem like the benefits are good? Is the pay somewhere at least close to where I want to be this year? Things like that, because I want the next workplace that I work at to be somewhere where not only do I genuinely enjoy it, granted, there's gonna be a few days where I'm stressed or I don't want to go to work. I feel like everybody goes through that, but I really just want to be in an environment where I feel like I'm being, I don't know, like I'm contributing, I'm being productive, right? And yeah, so I was on the job search, and I kept on praying fervently with my husband and my church and everything. And I went to women's, and I'm still going to women's every Monday. I love it there. Honestly, it pushes me to talk to new people every time I go. And although that's really scary for me, it's something that I'm doing for myself because I said that I'm conquering anxiety. So yeah, so I kept on living life normally, and I trusted in God, and like, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Like, it's crazy because God really does, God comes through, and he hears your prayers. And when you feel lost, or you feel like, things are just going wrong, like, God is saying to you, my child, don't you worry, I have it all under control. So I'm sorry, I can't even think straight. Like, there's so much that went on within this last month, and then I'm just so grateful, guys. Like, my heart throughout this entire time has just been so full of joy. But yeah, so I prayed and with the prayer team and everybody, and we prayed for an influx of interviews to just start coming, rushing in. And that's exactly what happened literally the next Monday, because that was Monday, right? And no, I'm sorry, it came that week, because that Friday I had an interview, and then that following Monday I had an interview. And there were other interviews that I was going to take throughout the rest of the week. But the two jobs I really wanted, like, were head to head, except one was a little bit higher, was on Monday and Friday. So I did phone screenings for both of those jobs and it went well, but something in my spirit, guys, I'm trying to really listen to my spirit, to God and everything, kept on pushing me towards this particular one. And one thing about it is obviously like both of them entail client relations, which I've been doing for like 10 plus years, so that's something that I really enjoy. I really do enjoy being with people and helping people out. Sometimes people are a bunch of poop heads, but I don't let that ruin my day, so client relations, but also it has a sales aspect. And although I've done a little bit of sales and dipped into like marginal costs and stuff like that, percentages, I'm not an expert and your girl is not the best at math. But hold on, sorry, I'm trying to like restart my computer at the same time, or update it. Anyway, yeah, so during the interview they mentioned, okay, so there is like some quotas that you need to meet, that we need to meet as a team. And the stark difference between this corporation or this business and the business I was at before, is that this one's more of a small business. It's still pretty big because it started off as a really small business and now it's like bigger. But the team that I would be in, that they said was like I think one other person that'd be doing the same thing, a supervisor, and then the director. And obviously there's other departments and other people like that, but that was like how close knit everything was compared to my last job. It started like that. I mean, there were a lot of employees, like I would say like 1,000 or more, and then it went up to like corporate status, and then that's where things started to get a little messy. But so yeah, that was huge. And that means there's pros and cons with that, right? Because that's more of a close relationship with my manager, and I'm able to shine a little bit more. But then also it's like, oh man, like I can't hide, like when I'm performing, I can't hide behind my guitar. Like sometimes you just gotta sing, it's just like, oh my God, what do I do with my hands, so it's like the same thing. But I decided to just say yes, like, oh yeah, I'm good with numbers. I'm not good with numbers, guys, but I believe that I can do it as long as I have God. And it's cool, like the thing that it's awesome too is that it's not commission based. It's like it has a base pay. It's really close to like my ultimate goal for the year. So it's way better pay than my last job. So that's cool. And then I think they haven't mentioned it, but I'm assuming like if I'm needing to help assist the sales department, I'm in sales, but like the inside sales department with like quotas and stuff, then I'm pretty sure that I get a commission. That'd be awesome. If I don't, then whatever. But yeah, so sales, and I'm just like, okay, like, so. And then the other job was like basically everything that I was doing in my last job, but this one had a challenge as well, as like doing bids. And although I did work hand in hand with the bid department and stuff, I wasn't the one that like did hands-on with bids, and this role required it. And I was just like, oh man, like it just getting nervous, honestly. And in the interview, both of them were awesome, right? But this interview, the guy decides to he was really cool, and he was like, hey, so I'm gonna go ahead and just test your knowledge on Excel. It's a little test. If you don't know all of it, it's okay, like please don't take this with a grain of salt, basically. But knowing me and Texas anxiety, y'all, like I was going through it. And I'm really good at Excel because like I use Excel for my weekly budgets and stuff. But I don't know, I freaked out a bit. And he really liked my work ethic as well. But like I said, I really liked the other job. So that the other job was on Friday. I went to the gym with Steven, and I literally finished the sauna, and then the guy from Friday calls me and my heart drops, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I answer right away. I should have honestly told him, give me 5 minutes so I can go to my car, right? But your girl was just like super anxious. So I answered, and he was like, so how do you think the other interview went? Because I told him I was interviewing for other places, so they can get on it. And I was like, oh, I think it went really well. And he's like, okay, where can you see yourself? And I was like, honestly, I could see myself at either, but I really want this one. Like something about this one, just draws me more interest. So, and then basically he told me I got the job, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, dude, I was so happy. And the fact that, you know, God just puts everything all together is just incredible. So I start this Monday. It was literally like the week to week notice. And I'm really scared. I'm really nervous, but I'm super excited. And also, guys, one of my friends who's been wanting a new job for a really long time because her workplace was really toxic, she got a job literally, was it the day after? I think it was literally a day after or before. And I was so happy because we've been praying for her so much, and like it was just incredible. And then Steven has been wanting, oh my gosh, I'm pretty oily, y'all. I'm sorry. Steven has been wanting full-time and new full-time because he works with his dad, but since it's a very, very small business, like they're not able to offer like benefits and all that stuff, you know, that you usually get like at a regular job full-time, no PTO and stuff like that. And although like, you know, we do want to help the family out and stuff, like family business and stuff, and like I just felt like, you know, we were thinking about the future, and when we were finally able to, you know, have a baby, I don't want to be in the position where I'm not covered with benefits, neither Steven, and, you know, I just want something secure. So yeah, he applied, and it's funny because I was at Target with my girlfriend, and this is like a job agency, they call me, they're like, hey, so this job does want to proceed with an interview with you. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually went ahead and landed a job, but my husband is on the job market. And she was like, oh, okay, send me his resume. So I sent over his resume. He had the interview the next day, and that same day they called him with a job offer, y'all. And the whole 9 yards. It is temp to hire, but during the meantime, he gets benefits, and it's better pay. And if he does become a permanent hire, then he gets even better benefits, like 100% covered. And yeah, like, it is so crazy how God is like moving, and all of this in the month of January, guys. Like, God is so good. So literally on my vision board, prayer board, new job, better pay. I can cross that out, y'all. I can cross that out. But the whole point of this video is just to say, trust God. Trust Him with all your heart, even when things are scary, even when life keeps moving and you don't know if this is a decision, you know, that's the smartest. But if you have really talked to God about it, and He's been giving you sign after sign after sign, if you've been investing yourself in the Word, that's very important, and you've been praying, which is really important, and He has been giving you signs, don't doubt it, because there's people out there who can put their faith in a rock, and I used to do that into, you know, like a rock or a crystal. How can we put so much faith in something like that and not put faith in God? Like, God is a supernatural being, and He loves His children, and He knows the desires of our hearts. But if we keep playing it safe in our life, and then we're not going to get anywhere, you know. So like it is also a part of us. It's our doing also, you know, and just saying it out there, like, thank you God in advance for it, you know. And if it isn't for you, don't be mad at God. It's okay to be a little disappointed, but don't be mad at God, because He's protecting you, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that little update, and I'm trying to keep my video shorter because I know that we all have shorter attention spans nowadays. But yeah, I'm super excited, guys. Please pray for me, because Monday I start this new job, and so does Steven. Only thing we're worried about is our dog. You know, he is part husky, well, mostly husky, and he just got fixed, so praying that everything is okay with him. But yeah, just super excited. And like, I did want my next job to be remote too, but honestly, like, I really felt like, I mean, everything else was crossed off, okay? And I'm like, okay, God, like, you know what's best for me. But also, like, I felt like I was starting to get kind of lazy, which is, I feel like everybody who works from home, like, you know, if you're not careful, you can get lazy. So that's probably best for me. And also, it's business casual, so I have to dress up, and that's one of my goals this year, is, you know, like I mentioned, is to be like more dressed up, more girly, more feminine, just to you know, dip into my feminine side a little bit more, which is important. As Steven's, you know, dipping into his, or actually he's always been a man and masculine, you know, but like, taking more of his role in our relationship and our marriage. And that just allows me to be more feminine, right? Obviously, you know, I'm gonna wear my t-shirts and stuff like that, but like I just wanted to do that because it also makes you, there's like many tests that psychologically it helps you feel better. And when I would work from home, I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I'd be wearing my pajamas and I would still shower. Okay, y'all, I'm not nasty, all right? But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I would shower at like 3 p.m. or something. So no more of that. And I like made myself like a little itinerary for the weekdays that says 5 a.m. wake up. Oh my god. I used to be able to do it like really fine, and now I'm just like, I'm gonna be able to do it. I will do it. So that way I can, you know, meal prep, go to the gym, walk my dog and all that stuff. But I digress, like always. I'm super excited. Please pray for me. Please pray for Steven. I am grateful, and please just trust in God. If you have any tips for other people, list them down there. If you have testimonies, please give me your testimony. That's we're meant to share our testimonies to encourage others. But yeah, if you just want to talk to me, if you need prayer or anything, please comment, and please share, like, subscribe, do all the things to help your girl out. With that being said, I love y'all. Jesus loves you guys, and peace and love up from above. Bye.